끝이야. 오.
Well, good afternoon and welcome to Taronga Seals for the Wild. My name's Keeper Jose. Now, before we get started, I'd like to acknowledge the Camaragal, the original caretakers of this land, who for thousands of years cared for our environment, including the Australian sea lion is naturally found on the coastline of South Australia and along the southern end of Western Australia. Nala herself was actually born right here at Taronga 13 years ago. Since then, she's actually become part of the breeding program herself, having bred 2 of her very own pups. Isn't that right? That's right. Now, unfortunately for them, their numbers are actually still in decline. There is a lot of research going on to try and find out some of the ways we can try and maintain those numbers. Now, those flippers are obviously very well designed for the water. Now, what Nala's doing here is called porpoising or bowing. A very quick and energy efficient way to get around our oceans. You might even notice she takes a quick breath of air while maintaining that speed. It is also used extremely well when chasing prey or getting away from predators. Now, the ocean is a pretty big place. There are different types of predators out there. Seals are obviously one of them. There is, however, one other type. Now, this particular predator can actually be quite misunderstood, but is very important to a healthy ocean. And Nala's going to give you a bit of a clue as to what it looks like. Prettiest looking sharks you'll find out there. Now, although Nala does a great shark impersonation, what you're seeing is a natural behaviour that seals use to cool down. Those thick fur coats are great, keeping the heat in, but those naked and hairless flippers are what Excellent work there, Nala. Well, that was our first part of the show. We're going to use those flippers for one more thing, and that is to wave goodbye. We're making way for 2 friends of ours. Please welcome out Keeper Jake here with Murphy.
Thank you very much, Jose and Nala. Well, hi everyone, my name's Jake and this here is Murphy. As you may notice, Murphy looks a little bit different to Nala, and that's because he is a male California sea lion. Now, being a California sea lion, this makes Murphy a native to the west coast of the United States, ranging from San Francisco all the way down to Baja, Mexico. Although Murphy actually relocated to us from Now, the life for a seal in the wild isn't always easy, and human impacts, like this piece of fishing net, is often one of their biggest challenges. But Murphy, I think you've done such a good job today, buddy. What do you guys think? Did you do good? I think you've done pretty well as well, Murph. How about I give you a big bucket of fish, mate? Here you go. Now, you may well just notice how great our seals are at catching the fish when we throw it to them. And it's because of those whiskers there. So Murph, how about we give everybody a bit of a closer look?
Oh.
Love your work, Murph. Now, on the count of 3, I'm going to be needing everybody's help. I need everyone to say whiskers and look towards the end of Murphy's nose there. 1, 2, 3. There they are. Now it's those beautiful long whiskers that help seals like Murphy there detect fish in dark and murky waters. At the moment, Murphy's up there with one of our largest seals, and on any given day, he can eat around 13 kilograms of fish. That's around 2 of these buckets filled right up to the very top. But Murph, what happens when that seafood runs out, buddy? How does it make us feel? Yeah, it's pretty upsetting, isn't it, mate? Now, unfortunately, we are overfishing our oceans, and it's making it harder and harder for sea lions just like Murphy here to find out feed out there in the wild. So Murph, when you're ready, how about you join me next to the water's edge, slide on down, and we'll have a look together to see if there's any fish left. Let's have a look. Good looking, Murph. Now Murphy, did you see any fish down there? No fish. But buddy, is there something we can do about that? He's right. Your choices matter. Now the next time you're out shopping for seafood, choose MSC. The MSC fish stick, in which you can see underneath Murphy here, now that's a guarantee that the seafood that you're buying has come from a fishery that helps protect fish stocks, jobs, and the environment. So choose MSC. Which one is it, Murph? That one right there. Choose MSC, and you too can be a champion for the wild. And I'll tell you what, that makes Murphy a pretty happy seal. Give or take, I think Murphy's got one of the best happy faces within all of the zoo, don't you, mate? Yeah. Beautiful smile, Murph. Murphy, you've been an absolute champion, as always, buddy. But there is one thing left to do, mate, and that's a big wave goodbye. Thank you, Murph. And we've got 2 very special friends of ours. This here is Bondi, and he is coming out with Keeper Ranch.
Thank you so much, Jake and Murphy. Didn't they do a great job? Well done, guys. I'm out here with the gorgeous Bondi, and Bondi is an 11-year-old New Zealand or long-nosed fur seal, and he's one of our rescued seals. Bondi was found as an... Are you ready, buddy? You want to head on up? All right, Bondi's in position. I'll give him a fish, and then we can count him down. 1, 2, 3. I thought he did a pretty good job, but he's only got little ears, so let's ask him. Bondi, was that loud enough for you? You sure? That's a no from Bondi. Well, this time, I know we can do it with a lot louder and more energy. Jump, Bondi, on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Jump, Bondi!
Great jump from Bondi. Maybe even a free shower for our front row. Well done, buddy. We really appreciate everyone joining us here today. Stay where you are. Our field and keepers will be back up. Give you our final farewell.
女の子たちがさ。ステージに上がった何ですかみたいな